All right. So if you want a playlist, we're going to be listening to a Flow playlist from March 27th. You can go on the Spotify account. The first song is called An Ending Ascent. So I'm going to go ahead and start that now. And then you can make your way into a child's pose, and with your knees mat width apart. You see you guys jumping on here. Happy Friday. And let your bum come back to your heels, arms stretched out. If you did yesterday's class, you may be a little sore, so we'll work that out as we breathe into the sensations. Soreness is a sensation, and a stretch is a sensation, and plenty of things to breathe into, and we'll work it out as we get into our practice today. Continuation of and receiving. Yesterday I was saying receive, 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 and with no pressure of giving back. You give back what you can when you can. But right now in these times, and really allow yourselves and to receive the energy from the practice. It could even just be in the practice of putting your face up to the sun, letting the sun kiss your face, and feeling a moment of calm. Hands rise up to all fours, please. And tabletop. Spread out through your palms, spread your fingertips nice and wide. And on your inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, let's feel it, downward facing dog today. 5 to 8 breaths in your down dog. To give you some space in the breath, listen to the sound of your breath. And take one more deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, put a little bend to your knees and go ahead and walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. And big toes together. Interlace the fingers on the back of the head. And roll your chin into your chest. See how that draws you, a little pull sensation to the back of your legs. And bring the hands back down onto the ground, fingertips or palms flat. And with your inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to rise, stand up, and reach the arms over your head, circle the hands into your heart, and exhale, feel your feet. And stay here, 2 feet on the ground. You can close the eyes, feel the head above your heart. Friday flow, let's move, let's groove. Enjoy your practice, everyone. Inhale, arms up, open the eyes. Exhale, dive, fold in, chest to the knees. Inhale to lift halfway. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back into your high plank. Now, if you did yesterday's practice, this first chaturanga, you might feel it in all the right places. Take an inhale, bend the arms, exhale, chaturanga. Feel it. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And ground down. And so that you can receive in the feeling of space. And so as you open up the body, as you create the length with your breath. And then ultimately indulge your mind in the space. If it's a moment to calm down. Maybe you're not calm the entire class. A moment to calm down, totally worth it. Big toes together, heels up. And exhale, step, walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant the hands, step back into your high plank. First few you'll feel in all the right places. Bend the arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet in, upward facing dog. And exhale, draw your hips back, downward facing dog. Enjoy the nonverbal form of communicating that is listening to your breath, and for the entire hour. And keep that at the forefront. And what you can observe as you continue to create these movements from your breath, lift your heels. And exhale, walk or 2 steps to the top. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And plant the hands, step back into your high plank. And feel it again, all the right places. Bend the arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet in, upward facing dog. And exhale out, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And step your right foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee down, untuck your toes, take an inhale. And exhale, pull your hips back, half split, straighten your right leg. And keep your right heel square so you're drawing your toes back towards your knee. And feel the leg straight. Breathe into that part of your body. And come forward back into your lunge. Tuck your back toes. And feel the knees spread. Bring your arms by your sides. And you sweep the arms. Inhale, reach up. Shoulders over your hips. And exhale, open up. Back heel down. Warrior 2. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And as you exhale, bring your arms back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Turn your right toes in. And face the side of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, straight arms, flat back with wide legs. And exhale, bow, forward fold. And walk your hands back to your right foot, pivot square. And back heel high, reach your right arm to the sky, twisted lunge. You should give you a sensation in your outer hip on the right side. And feel the extension to your left hip crease. And keep kicking back through the heel. And bring your gaze and right hand down. Step back into a high plank and float, chaturanga. Tops of the feet in, upward facing dog. Exhale out, downward facing dog. And you got it, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. And feel your breath as you inhale. And soften your back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, little lift to the chin. And hand stay, exhale, draw your hips back. And flip your left toes up, kick into the heel. And feel it right in the belly of your hamstring. Feel the connection to your core. Inhale, back to lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift off of your right knee. And float your arms by your sides. Draw with your... And inhale, sweep the arms, reach up, crescent warrior. Exhale, back heel down, warrior 2, lunge. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. And exhale, bring it back. So we're warming up. Straighten your left leg, pivot your left toes in, face sideways. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, feel the breath move the body. Take a dive, forward fold. Feet wide. Inhale, lift halfway. Arms straight, exhale, fold back down. Walk your hands over to your left foot, pivot square. And right hand stays, left arm up, reach into the twist. And feel the upper back, left shoulder blade, draw back in towards the center line of your spine. And kick straight and strong through your right heel. Nice, you got your legs turned on, left hand down, and step back into your high plank. Bend your arms, chaturanga. Keep those elbows in, upward facing dog. And exhale out, downward facing dog. So if you were incredibly sore like I was, and feel how some of that has gone away in that opening sequence. Now your breath can work and you're more aware of your body and the breath supporting you in through all the postures and transitions. Big toes together. That's opening up. Lift the heels. Exhale, walk or little hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So that's like what, 7 to 10 minutes? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step or light hop, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your down dog. Right, and those 7 to 10 minutes can be the barrier to entry of having gotten onto your mat again. And so once you go through them, and then you realize, oh, you're back in the flow, right? Your body will continue to break itself down and then build itself back up. It is self-healing inside out. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, step all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up. And exhale, warrior 2, back heel down. Inhale, reverse your warrior 2. Stay here, straighten your front leg, ground down through your feet. And take your left hand up, grab onto your right wrist, and then draw the wrist back in space. Stretch your right side body. Excellent. Keep your legs straight, bring your arms back, shoulders stack, and bend your front leg, warrior 2. Pivot on your back toes, power lunge, arms by your sides. Okay, nice and long in your lunge. Take a breath in, lift your chin, and exhale, step and stand, top of the mat. Inhale, arms up, interlace the fingers, and release the index, side bend to the left. And draw the front of your left hip back, and it's subtle, but your right hip forward as you draw your wrist back in space. Feel the right side body, breathe into it. Together, inhale, rise to center. And exhale, left arm under your right arm, eagle arms, wrap. Bend your legs, sit down and back, and cross your left leg over your right thigh. Squeeze your inner thighs, draw your outer shins together. And sit on your eagle perch, keep your shoulders back over your hips. And working your hands closer into prayer. And then breathe out into your shoulders. You're going to feel your deltoids. Inhale, rise, lift your left knee, and step down, feet together, arms by your sides. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Step or take flight, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale out, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, big step all the way through. Rise up, reach tall, crescent. In warrior 2, pivot your back heel down. Stay with your lunge. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. And so much strength in your thighs. Straighten your front leg and reach your right hand up. Grab your left wrist. And draw the wrist back. We're still knitting the ribs in and feeling your thighs, using the glutes. All of that support so you don't put any weight down into your low back. Feel it working it out through the rib cage. Keep your legs straight. Bring your arms back, shoulders stack. And lunge warrior 2, look forward. Power lunge, pivot on your back toes, arms by your sides. And right leg is straight. Nice, belly is firm, lift your chin, you've got it. And then hop step, your right foot to the top, legs straight. Inhale, arms up, interlace the fingers. And release the index, side bend to the right. And so that right hip forward ever so slightly, left hip back. And strong legs, work the length and then work the edge. And as you reach up and over to the right side. All that really matters is that you breathe into the sensation, consistent thread, all the way throughout your experience, and then feel what comes up. Inhale, center. Exhale, right arm under your left arm. Eagle arms, wrap them up. Bend your legs, sit down like chair. Right knee lifts, wrap it over your left thigh, and hug into your midline. Eagle on the perch. Shoulders back over your hips, and draw the outer shins together. And work your hands sliding into prayer, and takes you a little bit deeper into the breath, horizontally expanding through your shoulders. Nice. Stand up, lift your right knee, and step down, feet together, arms by your sides, please. Inhale, arms up, reach. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step or take flight, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And turn your pedal into knees to chest. And so your hips are staying up, and you're just pulsing your knees into your chest, like you're trying to knee yourself in the stomach. Now let's go knee to elbow. Right, feel those hips moving. Strengthen your inner thighs and press back into your down dog. And tailbone lifts, dig deep for this breath in. And lips sealed as you exhale all the air out. Step your right foot in between your hands. Straighten your front leg. Pull your heart forward. Let's take the curve out of the spine best we can. And balance. Push down through the big toe side of your front foot. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Okay, we're going to hop left knee behind your right knee. Curtsy squat. Pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back into your lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2, back heel down. Inhale, reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, come on back, warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, both arms up, palms touch. Keep your arms up, thumbs hooked, bend your front leg. Nice, turn your chest over your right knee and bend your front leg. Look up to your hands, you're in warrior 1. To your left hip. Guide the breath through your belly, lift through the back of your heart, turn your elbows in. Good job. Bring your hands to your heart. Take your hands down to the ground. Back heel pivots high. Kick your right leg back. Three-legged dog. Bend the arms. Chaturanga flow. Right foot down in up dog. And exhale. Draw back downward facing dog. Keep your lips sealed. And you're going to wake up a lot of power. Moments of power. Right? Thrusting. Moving you. In lightness and with grace, and a little more peace in your mind. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Straighten your front leg out and feel to the inner edge. And let's take the curve out of the back. So pull your heart forward. Slide your shoulders back away from your ears. Feel your belly, hands to your heart center. Gaze steady on one spot. And then we're going to hop right knee behind left knee, no hands, curtsy squat, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, lunge. Inhale, rise arms up. Exhale, warrior 2, back heel pivots down. Inhale to reverse your warrior 2. And exhale, bring it back, warrior 2. We're set up, straighten your front leg. Inhale, both arms up, hook your thumbs. Keep reaching up through your wrist. Bend your front leg like warrior 2. And now turn your chest to point to your left knee. Warrior 1. Nice, you got it. Feel it through your low back. Press through your back heel. Lift to your heart, squeeze your elbows straight.
Snuck you into warrior one. Gaze and hands down to the mat. Pivot your back heel high. Kick your left leg back. Three-legged dog. Let's flow. Elbows in. Chaturanga. Feet down. Inhale. Up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Seal your lips. You can stay in your down dog, or you can play 5 donkey kicks. Armpits to chest. Float. And soft landing back. Load the spring. Exhale. Float. And then land back. 3 more. Keep those elbows in. And let's do 1 more. Everybody land back in your down dog. Inhale. Full breath. Exhale. And feel the anchor in your palms, drawing length all the way up the arms, strength to the upper back. Step your right foot through. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the index. Hips heavy, draw with your belly. And start to twist to the right, hands to your heart, left elbow outside your right thigh. And feel your heart lifting, and then twist a little bit deeper. With your elbow outside your thigh, start to straighten your front leg, and take your left hand to the outside of your right foot, and take your right hand to your low back. Nice. Bring your gaze back to the top of your mat. And bring your hands to the mat. Bend your front leg, tuck your back toes. Rock the weight back. Take off standing splits. Left leg lifts. And feel your standing splits. Draw your pelvis up. And belly in. Take a dive. Forehead to your knee. Great. Left knee into your chest. Bend your right leg. One-legged chair. Reach your arms up. Keep your left foot floating. Yes, right leg is bent. Lift your left knee a little higher. You got it. Step down, both legs straight, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your right knee in front. Left hand to your left hip. Right piece fingers, hook your big toe. And then kick your right leg out straight. Should feel a little more straight than you're used to. Lift up to your heart. Bend your right leg, softly release your big toe, both feet down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Plant those hands, take an inhale. Bend the knees, step or take flight. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And take a breath in. Big step, left foot all the way through. Lower your right knee. Let's go. Inhale, arms up. Interlace the fingers, release the index. And so we're lifting up, contained through the belly as you take your hips into the lunge. And start to turn your chest to the left, hands to your heart, right elbow outside your left thigh. And if you're holding on into the resistance in the neck, keep the gaze down. And you start to pull your hips back. Lift your left toes. Right hand outside your left foot. Left hand to your low back. And pull your heart up through, shoulders down. You got it. Balance. Connect to your inner right thigh and to your low belly. And bring your gaze back to the mat in front. Set your hands, come back into your lunge, tuck your back toes, lift your right knee. Let's go, rock it back, take off, standing splits, right leg lifts. And pull the pelvis up, straighten your left leg. Now belly in, exhale, dive, forward fold. Indulge your exhale, slow it down. Right knee into your chest, bend your left leg standing. Right on, reach your arms up, one-legged chair, keep your left leg bent. Arms up, right knee lifting higher. And step down, straight legs, and bring your hands to your heart center. Great, lift your left knee up in front of you. Left piece fingers, hook your big toe, right hand to your right hip. Roll your left glute under, kick your left heel out. Notice it's going to be a little more straight. Standing leg, lift up, proud to your chest. So more important to have a tall spine than a straight leg. Tall spine first, then working the straight leg. Put a bend to the knee, softly release the toe, step down. Inhale, arms up, getting lighter. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant press, jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And as you exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And at the end of your next exhale, walk your hands and feet to the middle of your mat. Feet set hip width apart. Put a bend to your knees. Soften your hamstrings. Slide your hands under your feet from the front. And toes to your wrist. And drop the chin in. And then draw your legs straight. Wrap into your belly. And then breathe into your backside from your ankles and through the back of your neck. Hey, there's no feeling like this feeling. You have never actually felt this feeling before in your entire life. The end of your exhale, bend your legs, slide your hands back out, crawl your hands forward, step your feet back, come into a high plank with your feet hip width apart. And take 3 breaths, lifting out of your shoulders, and connect to your core, and connect through your thighs, kick through your heels. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right foot. Left hand stays down. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Right foot stays on the ground. Left knee draws up to the chest. Kick your left leg down. Knee into your chest. 3 more. 2. 1. Step back, right hand down, pivot onto your toes. Whoo, feel that left side all the way up to your lat. You feel it, left side of your back. And then roll to the outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot. Right hand, press the ground away, reach your left arm up. Set your left foot into the ground. And then bring your right knee towards your chest. Kick your right leg back and bring your knee to your chest. 3 more. 2. Ooh, yeah, feel it. 1. Nice, step it back, turn on your toes, pivot square. Strong belly, flex lower halfway, chaturanga. Top of the feet, roll over your toes, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over your toes. And draw your hips back, down dog. Big toes together. And feel your hands like they're your feet. Lift your heels, load your spring. Exhale, float or fly. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the legs, Utkatasana. Little pulse of your bum, up and down. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, straight legs, arms reach, and belly in, cactus the arms, ground the heels, And back bend. Lift the chest, lift the chin. Roll it back up, belly in, reach your arms over your head. And bring your hands to your heart center. And soften your chin, look down your chest. Deep breath, good. Heartbeat, arms by your sides. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Keep your chin low. And get your grip, and then roll your shoulders down. And squeeze your arms straight. Lift your chin, breathe in. And draw the low belly and take a bow. And with your hands interlaced behind you, reach your knuckles up. Feel the weight of the head below your heart. Nice. Soften your grip. Bring your hands back down onto the ground. Inhale to lift halfway. And exhale, right foot forward, left foot steps back to lunge. Left hand down, twist, reach your right arm up. You feel your legs, hover your left hand an inch off the mat, and then use the upper back, rise, you're in a T-twist. Right hand back of your left leg, reach your left arm up, exalt. In Warrior 2, windmill your arms, pivot your back heel down, and then gaze over your right wrist. And feel your lunge leg, but put more weight into your back heel. And straighten your right leg, pivot, turn your right toes in. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take your hands out, grab onto your ankles or the outsides of your shins. And pull the back of the ankles into the hands. Slide your chest forward. It's going to unlock the neck, shoulders away from the ears. And take a full breath in. And exhale, bring your hands back to the mat under your shoulders. Turn your heels in, toes out, and then goddess squat. Okay, butt down, hands on your thighs, thumbs on the inside. And let your shoulders shrug up to your ears. And chin stays close to the chest. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Right shoulder down, draw your left shoulder blade back in towards the center of your spine. Feel the right hand push the inner right thigh away. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, twist. Left shoulder down, right shoulder blade towards the center of the spine. Inhale, come back to center. And straighten your legs, stand up, turn your toes in or heels out. Pivot your right toes forward. Back heel kicks out, both legs straight. Inhale. And exhale, hinge, come halfway down. Right on, both legs stay straight. Left hand is outside your right foot. If that's too much, bring your hand inside your right foot and then reach your right arm up. And you've got like Warrior 2 arms. As you pull your heart forward, shoulders back, and then turn the gaze, twist it out. Nice. In transition, gaze and right hand down. Frame your front foot, pivot your back heel high, standing splits, right leg up. And then you can set your hands, lift your right heel. You jump off your right foot, play with your left leg. You can catch some air time. And then float back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feel your hands. I used that earlier. Your hands like they're your feet. And that's going to give you so much more awareness and connection to your upper back. Lift your heels up. Bend the knees. Walk, float, or fly. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Feel your feet. Head above your heart. Nice. Inhale, arms up, stretch. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot forward, right foot back into a lunge. Right hand down, twist. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Feel your legs, hover your right hand off the mat. Use the upper back, rise into a T-twist. Shoulders over your hips. And then left hand back of your right leg, right arm up, exalt. You got it, stay with your lunge. Okay, windmill your arms, pivot your back heel down, and you're in warrior two. Set your warrior two, straighten your front leg. Pivot your left toes in. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold. And then the hands go out, grab onto the outside of your ankles or your shins. And feel the back of the ankles into your fingers. Okay, now on this side, you could play with a tripod headstand. Okay, or you could play with your press practice. Hands under your shoulders, hands like feet. To the upper back. And the more you can draw through straight arms, okay, that's the space in your back body, the easier it will be. You don't want to have to go through bent arms like me. That's just accommodating the tightness in the back body. All about your breath. Softly bring your feet down. Press your hands into the ground. If you're on your head, shoulders away from your ears. Set up your goddess squat. Heels in, toes out. Hey, adjust as you need. And then hands onto your thighs, thumbs on the inside. And so you'll see the shoulders shrug into the ears. That's okay. Just don't throw the head back. You want to keep the chin soft. Take a breath in. And then exhale, left shoulder down and right shoulder blade back. And it's great for unlocking the middle part, your thoracic spine. And then breathe into it, center. And then right shoulder down, left shoulder blade draws back. And feel the hands on the inner thighs. Good, moving through it, come back to center and straighten your legs, come up and turn your big toes in or heels out and then turn your left toes to the top of your mat. Back heel kicks out as you square, inhale, leg straight, exhale, bow over your left knee. Keep reaching your heart forward, take your right hand to the outside of your left foot. If not, put it on the inside and then pull your heart through, shoulders back, and take your left arm up. You got warrior two arms. Back heel stays heavy. Telling you, a tight body, breathe into the resistance. Super flexible, you got to find the containment and stay with your trunk, stay with your legs. Gaze and left hand down, frame your front foot, pivot your back heel high, take off, standing splits. Set your hands, your left leg has gotten longer, and then load the spring, hop off your left foot, land back onto it. Again with breath. And then one more, float up, float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Feel your elbows turn in, armpits drawing into your chest. Take a breath on your exhale. Come down onto your knees and bump to your heels, child's pose. But hover your head, say 3 inches off the ground. And then thread the needle, right arm across to the left and turn down to the ground. And so child's pose and thread the needle. And right arm is tucked underneath the space in your left armpit. And slide your right arm back out and stay low. Stealth mode, take your left arm over to the right, turn the left side of your head down onto the mat. Just bring your left arm back out, rise up, all fours. And curl your toes, exhale, lift your knees, hips up, down dog. And you could walk it into your crow or you can float it into your crow. We've been practicing this in our flow. Exhale, walk or hop. And if you don't get it, hop back. Bend the knees, exhale, go again. And then feet wide, Malasana Squat, heels in, big toes out. And bring your bum down, let your hips get heavy. You might feel a little bit deeper, and then elbows to your inner thighs, hands to your heart. And keep your bum wrapping under, reach your arms forward. And then as you press down into the heels of your feet, slowly start to press the ground away. Keep your bum under, reach your arms up, and stand up, legs straight. Exhale, hands to your heart, and step your feet back together. Legs are so long, right foot down. Inhale, lift your left knee up. Kick your left leg back, and explore toppling tree. Or warrior three, reach your arms forward. And stand up, bring your left knee through, lift it up in front of you. Hands to your heart, figure four, left ankle to your right thigh. Sit your butt back and down. Reach your arms forward. Get your chest to your left shin, pull your elbows into the front of your shin, and then flying pigeon. So wrap your left toes around your right tricep. Set your hands down, elbows in, hips over your elbows, and then lift your right foot off the ground. Nice. Bring your right foot back down to the ground. In figure four, walk it back, hands to your heart center. Lift through your heart, stand up, lift your left knee in front. And step your left foot down onto the ground, arms by your sides, proud chest, gaze forward, breathe in. Shoulders away from your ears. All about the breath, you guys. Hands to your heart. Legs are long, left foot down, lift your right knee up in front. And so we're getting deeper flexion out of the hips. Okay, all the compression and release. Kick your right leg back. Toppling tree, float. Option to fly, warrior three, arms in front. And so we're with the breath, always changing the patterns, and so we don't get stuck in our ways. Lift your heart, bring your right knee through, lift it up in front of you. Right ankle to your left thigh, figure four. Hands to your heart center, sit back and down. And figure four, reach your arms out in front. And then bring your elbows in front of your shin. And bring your hands down onto the mat. Your right toes hook around your left tricep. And bend the arms. Bum over your elbows, float your left foot off the ground. Keep breathing. Left foot down, figure four, and then walk it back. Keep that ankle crossed and flexed. Hands to your heart center. Roll through your heart, use the upper back, stand up, lift your right knee. Right foot down, arms by your sides. Feel it, proud chest, gaze forward. And big toes touch, lift your heels up. Hands to your heart center, low belly in. And then you humble your chin, turn your knees in towards each other, and begin to bend your legs as we lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bum to your heels. Hands down to the ground. Kick your right leg straight out in front of you and connect the heel to the mat. Keep your right hand on the ground. Bring your left hand to your heart center. And let the shoulders come back over your hips, and then hover your right heel off the ground. Kick out through the heel. Kick so far out to the heel, put it back down. Walk the hands, hips forward, come into a lunge, and your left leg is straight. Set your hands down onto the ground, bend your knees, load the spring, and exhale, jump switch. Right foot back, and then walk the hips back, sit onto your right heel, and your left leg is out in front. Left hand onto the ground, right hand to your heart center. Okay, so it's like you're in a single toe stand, and then shoulders back over your hips, get your left heel to lift. Keep breathing, don't hold the breath. Kick out through the heel, and then set it back down. Walk your hands, hips forward. Ooh, feel that right leg straight. Set your hands, take an inhale, bend the knees, exhale, jump switch. Okay, now we're gonna practice that lightness. Popping the hips up in the jump switch. Use your fingertips. Inhale, bend the knees. And exhale, jump switch. Hips up. Legs change. Catch some air time. Bend the knees. Inhale. And exhale, jump switch. Breathe in. Bend the knees. Exhale, jump switch. Good. We'll do one more each side. Nice. Step your right foot to the top, forward fold. Release the chin into your chest, put the hands on the back of the head. Like we started, now feel more space in the chest, forward fold. And release the upper back, head, neck, and shoulders. And bring your hands down, dangle them towards the ground. Put a little bend to your knees, belly draws you in, rolling you up, one vertebra at a time. Feel it at the top, a little less stress than when we started, a moment of peace. That's all. We'll take it. And standing tall, open your left knee and left foot to your inner thigh for tree pose. Okay, today you could work tree. You could also work half lotus if you pull your left heel all the way up to the crease of your right hip. Half lotus, right hand, top of your left foot. And then left hand to your heart center. Everybody stand in your right leg and pull your chest up proud. And from tree or half lotus, turn your left knee up, and then reach your left hand back, grab the inside of your left foot, inhale, right arm to the sky. And kick down, express a back bend in dancer's pose, should feel good. You notice I don't say this is going to be easy, should feel good, and breathe into it. And as you inhale, rise slowly and put your left foot down, hands to your hips. And weight into your left foot, open your right knee and bring your foot to your inner thigh. That's tree. Half lotus, right heel to your left hip crease. Left hand over the top of your right foot. Right hand to your heart center. In it. Nice job, everyone. Remember those first 7 to 10 minutes? Does it feel like 5 hours ago, those first 7 to 10 minutes? Good stuff. That's it. We got to kick the flow in gear with our minds. It's there. We just got to kick the gear of our minds and so that we can receive it. And that transition sometimes can be tough. The barrier to entry, I always say the hardest part of going to a yoga class, is walking through the front door. Turn your right knee up from tree or half lotus. Reach your right hand back, grab the inside of your right foot, and then reach your left arm up towards the sky. And kick down, kick back, and you're in dancer's pose, Nadarajasana. With your inhale, slowly rise. And right foot down, bring your arms by your sides. Big toes together. Inhale, arms up, chest up, chin up. Exhale, belly in. Hold. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. And exhale, plant your hands, step back into a high plank. Support your flow, bend your arms, chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, roll over your toes and press back into your down dog. And let's do a double pigeon today. Go left knee, left wrist. Sit off onto your left hip and swing your right shin around and stack it on top of your left shin. If that's too much, put your right shin in front of your left shin. Coming along. It's all coming along. It's happening. You set your hips relatively square. Obviously, you have one leg stacked. And then bring your hands out in front. Hinge. And feel the outer hip flexors around the bum, your glutes, your piriformis. And breathe, of course. Of course. Just, what are we listening to? If you're on the playlist, it's a good song. It's called Divide by Fink. It's a good song. Let's go. I forgot you guys, we went back to March 27th. Towards the very beginning, and the cool thing is we're going to be able to go back into any practice that we want to, and from March 16th of 2020. And it's going to be in with you. It's going to be part of the what you felt in sensation. We've done a lot of yoga this year, and rightly so. And keep it going. And crawl your hands back in, and swing your right leg back behind you as you lean to the left. And so we'll transition back through our downward facing dog. Plant your hands. Ooh. Feel the legs release. Let the blood flow. Take a deep breath. Feel your lungs. And then bring your right knee to your right wrist. Lean off to your right hip. And swing your left leg around. And to stack your left shin. If not, put your left shin in front of your right shin. Flex the shins, that will support your knees. Hands by your hips as you get your bum set relatively square. And bring your hands in front. You feel the lever, the upper body sensation to the lower body. All about the breath. walk your hands in, and this time uncross your left shin and kick both legs straight out in front. And give yourself space, legs on the mat. And flex your ankles, toes to your knees, and sit up tall, proud chest. Inhale, reach your arms up, and we're going to crisscross the wrist. And so right hand grabs the outside of your left foot, and left hand grabs the outside of your right foot. You can kick the feet into the hands, draw with the hands, toes back to the knees. Take an inhale, and exhale, draw your elbows apart, and forehead down towards your knees. You might really feel this one. 3 more breaths. Ooh. Your inhale, lift the chin. And then exhale, softly release the feet. Bend your legs so that your feet are flat. And then we'll go right hand behind your right leg, grab onto your left shin. And then left hand behind your left leg, grab onto your right shin. Roll your heart up. And then soften your belly, lean back. And let your chin round down into your chest, half rabbit. And feel it in your heart. You can feel this whole practice in through the expression of your breath. Even if it's for one single moment of peace, calm, it's worth it every day. You can have your eyes closed, roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. And as you release your shins, you can feel your body in a comfortable seated position. So you can face the top of your mat. I will face you. Cross your legs. And rest the back of the hands on your inner thighs, palms face up. We truly can resemble rooted stillness. And having switched those gears in our minds and connecting to our flow. And feel the openness, feel the transparency of this energy. And I talk about it all the time. I can feel you. You can feel everybody that is practicing, especially during the live. Right? You are making a contribution to every one of these experiences, every one of these practices. Every day that we put out another practice, and notice we're never doing the same thing twice. Persistent in breaking the patterns of the mind, in creating our root and through the simplicity of the breath, and drawing us into a space of peace internally. If you'd like to remain seated, please do. If you'd rather lie down, go ahead and lie down onto your backs, please. And as you lie down, as you set up and for your final resting pose in your practice, I must mention that my beautiful wife, Stacy, she is an incredible part of our community and leading in our studio and creating this space for everybody. And all year long, every year, she always puts together a store at the studio, which obviously you all haven't been able to see. But she's still doing it, and she's connecting with our community and people that have small businesses. So there's things here, if you're looking for a little something for the holidays or just a symbol. And from the studio, we have some beautiful candles, we have some blankets and scarves and some jewelry, all of this from our students and from our community right here local in LA. And then of course there's the crystal bowls and all the gear from Urban 728 water bottles and hats and all that kind of stuff. So she loves doing it. She does it very well. And it's always nice to see how the community does connect in many different ways, not only being on our mats, but supporting each other off of our mats. So, if you're interested, feel free to reach out to us, either on email or Instagram, either way. Have a great Friday, everybody. Enjoy your Shavasana. I hope you have a beautiful afternoon, and we will see you right here back on the mat tomorrow at noon Pacific time. And thank you for your breath. Thank you for this practice. And of course, thank you for this peace. Namaste. Mm.